Hi, I'm Len Casimus, and 31 years ago, I made the rash decision to retire from acting in order to concentrate on writing. And after 3 decades of banging my head against the writing wall, I finally figured out that I had those things backwards. As I've started back down the acting path, I needed to, tune up the old instrument. So, a way of doing that was for me to do a series of monologues from plays, mostly, that I call the Car Monologues. The following is a selection from those monologues. With one particular horse called Nugget, he embraces. The animal digs its sweaty brow into his cheek, and they stand in the dark for an hour, like a necking couple. And of all nonsensical things, I keep thinking of the horse, not the boy. The horse and what it may be trying to do. But I that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass, I that am rudely stamped, and want love's majesty to strut before a wanton ambling nymph. I that am curtailed of this fair proportion, cheated of feature by dissembling nature, deformed, unfinished, sent before my time into this breathing world scarce half made up, and that so lamely and unfashionable that dogs bark at me as I halt by them. Why, I, in this weak and piping time of peace, have no desire to pass away the time unless to spy my shadow in the sun and descant on my own deformity. There's an old joke. Two elderly women are at a Catskill Mountain resort, and one of them says, "The food here is terrible." The other one says, "I know, in such small portions." Well, that's essentially how I feel about life. It's full of loneliness and misery and suffering and unhappiness. It's all over much too quickly. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player forced to strut and fret its hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, and signifying nothing. What I'm trying to say, Mr. Kirby, is that I've had 35 years that nobody can take away from me, no matter what they do to the world. Tony's just going through what you and I did when we were his age. I think, if you listen hard enough, you can hear yourself saying the same things to your father 25 years ago. We all did it. And we were right. How many of us, when we were young, would settle for what we eventually get?